ethos for playing us, and I just wanted to touch on that really briefly. I think because it's the nice side of impairment and disability without the mess. Yeah, so they don't have to deal with the reality of it. So they get the good sides. They get the kind of it's all very safe, and it's a challenge for them to play somebody who looks and experiences the world differently. Now, people love that, and that tells us a lot, that people are all desperate for our stories. And I finally got the chance this year to meet another writer for Silent Witness, a regular writer, and because I wanted to talk to them about how they could develop storylines and be less afraid. And he was so excited. So this is what's really interesting. When you can get through the gatekeepers, whoever they are, usually producers or time or budgets, and just meet with writers, it opens. Writers want to write. They want good stories, and we present them. We're new, because our lives haven't been mined. And so actually, this was he was like, oh my goodness, what have you opened up? This is a grenade. This is brilliant.
Thank you.
So it's just always those working things.
Thank you very much. Right, Danny. You don't have to cover it all.
No, I probably won't, and I'm probably not best placed
you mustn't.
to. I would say that I'm learning so much. This being the first conference of this type that I've been to, I'm learning so much from being here. So that says a lot in terms of the fact that we need to, in many ways, encourage unions or bypass unions, use social media and get more active in talking to each other about the different issues that we face and how best to tackle them together. And then the other side is, I suppose, as sad as it is, we do need to force people to listen. And that does come down to using quotas. And as much as I hate the idea around it, I think it's necessary. Things don't change from being given help. They change from people actually being in place to say that doesn't work, and that does. So I think that's another thing. Some of the other questions I'm probably not best to place to answer.
Thank you.
I'm going to move on.
I'm doing this because I know Samson, but I shouldn't be doing it. He wants to say one tiny thing, and then we're going on to Ewan. Oh, could somebody take him the mic quickly?
Just to say congratulations to the panel. Thank you for getting me here, because I've learned so much in just the hour I've been here. And thank you for sharing. Just wanted to say, with the quota issue, the stories need to be a good story. We don't want quotas of people thrown in to meet the quota, because a bad story would always be a bad story. So if the stories are written and they're well written and are more inclusive rather than filling a quota, then people will just naturally engage. I've got a thing about the, it's like I run a shop, I'm a fashion designer, I have an African heritage. My stories, I came from Hackney, but people want to hear the story that I'm African. And the story is that, well, I can make up a story, but the story, authentic story is I'm from Hackney. But, the Hollywood scripts that come out, the big Hollywood movies, are about slavery. That was 200 years ago. Needs to engage in modern times, what is happening now, and a realistic representation of what's happening. Thanks.
Thank you, Samson. Right, Ewan.
Just saying the main point, I would say that any script I've ever seen in television you could cast disabled actors in it without the slightest problem. There'll always be an appetite for writers to write something that is disability themed. That's fine. But the scripts are there, kind of thing. You don't have to suddenly make this silo. You just start casting people. That's fairly simple. I would second Liz's thing about Act for Change. Is a very useful organisation to by binding together, we are a lot stronger. And just because if I'm doing a program that had disability as a theme, I don't ignore every other element of diversity. That would be just as bad. I think that's it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Jaye wasn't able to come yet, so She'll probably be slotted into a panel this afternoon. Jaye Griffiths is another actor who was on. Now, I am stopping for lunch, even if people wave at me, because we need to, and then we need to be back here by 2 when we're having the writers' panel, which includes Laura Wade, and it includes Rahila Gupta, and I don't know who else it includes, sorry, Allan Sutherland, and various people. So thank you very much. If you come back here at 2, there is lunch out there. Thank you.